Now small intestine in human body now, it is about 6 meters long. It is about 6 meters long now. It consists of duodenum, jejunum and ileum. Duodenum, jejunum and ileum. Duodenum is about 25 centimeters long. Jejunum is about 3.4 meters long. Ileum is about 2.6 meters long. 2.6 meters long. Duodenum, the stomach is followed by duodenum. Stomach, towards the end of the stomach, suppose you have stomach like this now. Okay. Now it is followed by the C-shaped curve here now. The C-shaped curve is followed by the structure called duodenum here. The C-shaped curve is followed by the structure called duodenum here now. And remember, one more point to remember with regard to stomach. Stomach has inner concave profile and outer convex profile here now. The outer convex profile of stomach is called greater curvature, and inner concave profile of stomach is called lesser curvature. Inner concave profile is called lesser curvature. Outer convex profile is called greater curvature. And stomach is attached to this abdominal wall by a mesentery here. Otherwise, stomach may get displaced while running, hopping and all that. You may get a question on the basis of this. Is the stomach, human body, present towards left side of the stomach or right side of the body cavity? It lies towards the left side of the abdominal cavity here. Because right side, you have got liver here now. So it always is confined to left side of the abdominal cavity. Then how can it confine itself only to the left side? Because it is attached to these abdominal muscles by a mesentery called mesogaster. What is that mesentery known as? Mesogaster, or it is also called greater omentum. Also called greater omentum. So attached to the abdominal muscles by a peritoneal layer called mesogaster or greater omentum. That greater omentum holds the stomach always towards the left side of the abdominal cavity, prevents it from getting displaced. Okay, so this is lesser curvature, greater curvature, mesogaster are also important apart from the point what you had learned earlier. Now moving on to the small intestine, as I made a mention, 6 meters long, duodenum, jejunum and ileum. Duodenum follows the C-shaped curve of stomach here now. Now duodenum receives hepatopancreatic ampulla. Like there is a bulged structure here now. This is hepatopancreatic duct. Hepatopancreatic duct. Hepatopancreatic duct here now. Okay. At the point of opening of hepatopancreatic duct into duodenum, there is a bulged structure. This bulged structure is known as hepatopancreatic ampulla. Hepatopancreatic ampulla. So it receives hepatopancreatic ampulla, and hepatopancreatic duct is formed by union of hepatic duct and pancreatic duct, that is bile duct and pancreatic duct. Both of them unite to form hepatopancreatic duct here. And at the point of opening, they have both of them have a thickening here, which is known as hepatopancreatic ampulla here. Hepatic pancreatic ampulla is internally guarded by a sphincter. The sphincter is known as sphincter of Oddi. The sphincter that guards the opening of hepatopancreatic duct into duodenum is called sphincter of Oddi. The most important point, NEET point of view, AFMC and other exam point of view. Remember, where is the sphincter of Oddi present? It is present at the point of opening of hepatopancreatic duct into duodenum here now, which is called sphincter of Oddi here now. Next is jejunum here now. Jejunum is much longer. It is about 3.4 meters long, and it has the digestive glands here now. The digestive glands of duodenum and ileum are called crypts of Lieberkühn. Okay, the digestive glands of jejunum and ileum are called crypts of Lieberkühn or intestinal glands. Crypts of Lieberkühn or intestinal glands. Then, in both jejunum and ileum, there are certain transverse folds. The transverse folds of jejunum and ileum are called You must remember this point. Dear students, make a note of it. And most important point here now, the transverse folds of small intestine are called plicae circularis or valves of conniventis. What are they known as? The transverse folds of small intestine are called plicae circularis or valves of conniventis, or they are also called valves of Kerkirengi. Valves of Kerkirengi. I repeat once again, the transverse folds present in the small intestine are known as plicae circularis or valves of conniventis or valves of Kerkirengi. They are the transverse folds without any significance. Then apart from this, you must remember one more important point, the most important point for AIMS, JIPMA, so on and so forth. Within the small intestine, there are certain lymph glands, scattered lymph glands are present. The scattered lymphatic tissue present in the small intestine are called Peyer's patches. What are they known as? Peyer's patches. The scattered lymphatic tissue present within the small intestine are called Peyer's patches. Okay, that is it. Then now we shall talk about the intestinal glands.